It's a yarn haul, people! Hello friends, welcome to another video. My name is Mitzi, aka the Loopy Scientist, and in today's video we have a yarn haul! So I just got a really big order from Premier Yarns, and we have a couple of things that we need to do before I can actually utilize it. I've kind of had this project for a bit. That I keep telling myself that I need to organize my yarn. And by organize, I mean I want to wind all of the skeins of yarn that I have, at least the chenille yarn, and get it put away in an orderly fashion. Now, I ordered this yarn last week, and after I ordered it, I realized, oh man, I really need to wind all of my skeins because I want to have enough room for it, and I don't exactly have that much room at the time. I know that a lot of people have like these like really big fancy yarn walls with like all of the yarn in the world on there, and while that is, you know, the dream, I am really big into buying things secondhand. So I go to like a lot of estate sales and a lot of thrift stores and things like that, and I just haven't found a shelf yet that really speaks to me to put in my yarn room as like the permanent big shelf for my yarn storage. So we're just working with what we have right now. Maybe eventually I'll just cave and just get the Billy bookcases or whatever that everyone else has. But for now, I do just want to work with what we've got. So we need to do a few things. We're gonna haul the yarn first. I'm gonna show you everything that I got, but then it's just gonna go back in the box while we organize the rest of the stuff. Now, I have a work trip coming up this Monday, and it is also 4th of July weekend, so I don't have a ton of time to get this done before I leave, but I do really want to get everything done before I leave. So what I've been doing is I have actually been winding my yarn, so I will show y'all real quick. This is what we're working with right now. I have already wound all of the skeins of Premier Parfait Plush that I have, which that will come in handy whenever I open this box because it is a Premier order. And then most of this had already been done beforehand. I just kind of rearranged it. This is all like my Baby Bear and Posh, and then this is where it starts becoming kind of an issue. This is Big Twist Plush, Bernat Velvet, Juicy Couture Velvet yarn, and then Sweet Snuggles, like the regular one, and some Bernat Blanket. Now, I also have a bunch of acrylic yarn over here, and this is what drives me crazy, is having all of these like little tails out, and then sometimes there's like floppy skeins and stuff. Yeah, so I have some acrylic yarn over here, and this corner in general is kind of a mess, honestly. All of my acrylic yarn is here. This is like small skeins, so if I ever need a particular color, I have all of those skeins here. These are all whips that we will eventually need to address, I guess. And then, so this is what I'm thinking. I also have this shelf here that is honestly just a mess. It's just like miscellaneous crafts. So there's like a little, I think one of those is like a Walmart crochet kit that I was gonna do for a video. That's like a latch hook kit. There's some like buttons and stuff, a random game, needle felting kit, a Lego thing, and some like embroidery things as well, and just like random like notions and stuff down there. So I think what I really want to do, is especially this shelf here, because when I'm filming in this particular angle, sometimes I'll have y'all more like this way, I guess. Oh, you fell. That's not perfect, but sometimes I'll have y'all more this way so you can see this yarn shelf behind me and like my my like sitting area and stuff. But then sometimes, I mean, even in this shot, this is still behind me and it's kind of a mess. So I'm kind of thinking if there's gonna be a messy shelf, it should be the one in the corner or just my closet. And behind me, I should also probably have yarn. So what we're going to do in this video is, 1, I'm going to open this yarn. 2, I want to wind all of the skeins that I can to kind of get rid of this mess over here. And 3, I think what I'm gonna do is put a particular type of yarn on this shelf behind me. Maybe a yarn that I don't use as often so it doesn't change as much with the background. So maybe I'll put my acrylic yarn behind me, or maybe I could put all of like my Baby Bear and Posh and stuff, which I don't use as much anymore. Maybe I'll put that behind me. I'm just kind of spitballing here. I haven't fully decided yet, but the stuff in that shelf I think is just going to go into the closet somewhere. So it'll kind of be out of the way and I have space for yarn. I thought having it out would remind me to actually do things with that, and I just haven't. So yeah, so those are my thoughts right now. Let's get to the yarn haul. So unfortunately, I don't think we can do a yarn haul at this exact moment because Zoe has decided to sit where I'm sitting. So we are just, oh sorry baby girl, we're just vibing now. So I was gonna do the yarn haul from the couch, but as you can see, Zoe has decided that the couch is now where she wants to sleep at the moment. So I'm just gonna let her do that. And we're gonna do the yarn haul right here at the desk, which might be better anyways, it's fine. In order to keep us from being here for 1,000 years, I'm just gonna quickly run through everything that I got. There are 2 different types of yarns in here. There's Premier Parfait Chunky and Premier Parfait Plush. I already have a decent amount of Premier Parfait Plush, and it's very similar to Sweet Snuggles Light. So I tried to restrain myself in only getting the colors that I know I can't get in Sweet Snuggles Light in person at my local Michael's, and also that I was running low on that I know that I'm going to use. Premier Parfait Chunky, on the other hand, that's a different story. I don't have very much of it. I have this skein and sea glass, the skein that you can see behind me over there in tangerine, 1 skein of chocolate, and 1 skein of espresso. And that's all the, oh no, and 1 skein of green. I don't remember what kind of green though. So that's all of the Premier Parfait Chunky I've ever bought in my entire life. The tangerine I actually bought at a thrift store, and then everything else I bought online on Premier's website whenever I was doing a custom order for someone. But I want to use it for keychains, so I bought a decent amount of it. Okay, so let's get into it. I bought Premier Parfait Chunky in the color Sunshine, Chunky in the color Acai. I think this is a new color, actually. Chunky in the color Bubblegum, Chunky in the color Lilac, Chunky in the color Key Lime, Chunky in the color Navy, Chunky in the color Coral, Chunky in the color Seal, Chunky in the color Cornflower, Chunky in the color Fog, Chunky in the color Mushroom, Chunky in the color Summer Squash, Chunky in the color Almond Butter. This one honestly feels a little bit rougher than the rest of them so far. Chunky in the color Toffee, Chunky in the color Teddy Bear, Chunky in the color Tangerine. I already have one, so this is my second skein of it. Ooh. Chunky in the color Bright Pink. I'm obsessed with this color. I have this in plush, and it's such a good pink. It's so bright. And then Chunky in the color Blue. And I think that's all of the single skeins that I bought. I wanted to just buy 1 skein of each color for now because they're for keychains, so I know that I won't be using a ton at a time. But there's certain colors that I feel like I needed multiples of. 2 Chunkies in the color Black. 3 Chunkies in the color Acorn. These were from the 3, like bag of 3 or whatever. Oh, I lied. There's 1 more single, and that's Chunky in the color Light Blue. Chunky in the color Goblin. I want to make some Shreks, so I'm really excited to use this color. And Chunky in the color White. And I think this is the last of the Chunky, so this is Chunky in the color Red Apple. It's hot in here. Okay, moving on to Parfait Plush. Now I got Plush in the color Tangerine, which I actually don't have right now. So this is a new color to me in Plush. Chunky, no, Parfait Plush in the color Evergreen. I do have this color, but I don't have a ton of it. 2 Plush in the color Bubblegum. I love this pink too. I think I just really like the pinks. We found another bag of Parfait Chunky. This is the bag of 3 in the color Orchid. I think that this color is really pretty. If you can't tell, I seem to really like the pinks in this yarn. I just think it's because Sweet Snuggles Light is very pastel-y, and so was like Baby Bear. So I'm just ready for some like bright colors. Plush in the color Teddy Bear. 3 of those. Plush in the color Rust. I had a specific project in mind for this, but now that I'm looking at it in person, I don't know. It might not fit the vibes, but either way, good to have. Plush in the color Toffee. 2 plushes in the color Hot Pink, which I just realized that that's a different color from Bright Pink. Are they actually different colors? They are maybe slightly different colors, like this one's a little bit darker, but not too far off. Well, that's confusing. I should have gotten Hot Pink then. Oh, it's okay. Bright Pink is still pretty. Okay. Plush in the color Seal. 2 plush in the color Poppy. Which now that I think about it, I think I meant to get Candy Apple, but that's okay. I think Poppy will still be fine. It's a little bit more orangey, but it's okay. Plush in the color French Blue. I had to get another plush in the color Black. Even though Sweet Snuggles Light has a black, I wanted to have multiples in plush. Plush in the color Chocolate. And last but not least, plush in the color Summer Squash. So that's everything I got. I am surrounded by yarn right now. So let me try to fit this back in this box as nicely as it came. And then we will get to winding, I think. I think we need to do some winding tonight to free up some space on the shelf so I can put yarn there. I have a 6-foot table out just in my living room and I have been winding yarn at it all week. So I'm gonna put these in the room and then I'm gonna pick up more skeins to wind and we are gonna keep on winding while I watch a show. I just want to say Skinny Chenille from Loops and Threads, nightmare to wind. Nightmare. Absolute nightmare. I have this that just got so tangled. This that I don't even know what I'm going to do with this, honestly, because I also have this ball and this ball already wound. And honestly, I think that's enough because untangling this is a nightmare. I tried last night and I gave up, so I don't know. I might just leave that till the end. Literally about to go to the airport because I have a work trip right now that I'm leaving for soon. So I am just going to show y'all real quick. This is what I got accomplished in this video. This is all Parfait Plush, Baby Bear, and Posh. All the Parfait Chunky. And then other stuff. And then on the other side, we've got basically Parfait or Big Twist Plush and Sweet Snuggles. And that's all organized now. I didn't wind the Parfait Chunky, but I think it looks fine and fits fine so far without being wound. So I'm going to leave it like that for now. But that is the end of this video. Sorry that it's kind of a rushed ending and it's a much shorter video than usual, but if you'd like to see me use this yarn, stick around, subscribe, like this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!